Ich lass mich heute Abend blicken, ich komm gut geschmückt in den Laden geritten. Alle tanzen, die Damen sind echt entzückend, ganzes Backblech voller Sahne.
Hey, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a loyal viewer. This is Mr. Miyagi. Kabuki's in the other room. He was supposed to go home today. Long story. We'll touch upon that later. But this is my 13-year-old tabby that we've had since he was 10 months old. And we love him so much. Okay, so Mr. Miyagi had places to go and better things to smell, I guess. And here I was getting ready to break out the yarn and finish this. Look at that. You didn't know I could crochet. Kind of a jackass of all trades. And this is for a baby. But rather than finish that tonight, I had to get right back to drama because drama waits for no woman, as you know. And somebody put out the drama bat signal. Ma, 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 tea. Okay, I think you know this is a low budget gig. Next time I'll animate, maybe. At any rate, I barely had time to blend because this tea was so hot. Hard edit, that cat behind me didn't just teleport, it's now a different cat. That's Kabuki. Right, Kabuki? You're supposed to go home today, but I guess I'm stuck with him at least another day because his mom is ghosting me for some reason. I'm so curious to find out what happened there. Now I can worry that she's dead in a ditch somewhere. Don't people know that I'm worried they're dead in a ditch when I don't hear from them? So anyway, she's ghosting me. We'll get to the bottom of that. Stay tuned. She was supposed to be back this morning from Puerto Rico. Would you just not call someone or contact them if they were expecting you, if they were housing your animal for you or your pet? I can't imagine not doing that unless I was in a ditch somewhere, and that's why I'm worried. Anyway, I'm going to stop worrying about that for now. Moving right along, Jeffree Star went off on Thomas Halbert on Twitter. As you know, Thomas Halbert put out a video, racism, sexism, and bears, oh my. And he was talking about Jeffree Star. And everybody knew he was talking about Jeffree Star, even though he didn't name him, which he thinks somehow makes a difference. It doesn't. It doesn't even legally make a difference if it's obvious who you're talking about. That aside, today, I don't know what happened to go too far. I do know Thomas Halbert had commented that people who are saying nice things about Jeffree are on his payroll. I wish. I'll take payments in Pomeranian. My choice would be delicious. Have that thing gift wrapped and sent to me. But anyway, for whatever reason, Jeffree Star went, not today, Satan, and it could have been a vlog series. It was that many tweets plus audio from his Snapchat of Thomas Halbert leaving him a message in which he's saying he just wants to get close to Manny MUA. You could hear the Machiavellian undertones, how he's trying to get on Jeffree's good side. Now, it's become clear to me in the last 24 hours or so, which is something I kind of suspected anyway, that Thomas only went to Jeffree Star's house, and he says to tidy endings and get closure, but in fact, he was looking for dirt on him. That was the whole idea, and Jeffree knew that. I mean, it's obvious. He's dealt with him. He knows how his mind works. He knows that he's told him on this Snapchat, it's obvious, you can't fake this kind of a receipt. He says he's going to get close to Manny MUA and try to do evil stuff to him like he does to other people. And I'll link it below because I wasn't able to record it and play it here live. That would have been fun. We could have gotten out the popcorn. But anyway, it was quite something, the things that he was leaving. And through the tweets that Jeffree was leaving, it became clear that Thomas, interestingly enough, a couple of weeks before this big story broke on Jeffree, he was trying to get a deal with Jeffree's company about the killer merch. He sells merchandise, and Thomas wanted to get on board with that. He took a meeting with Jeffree, and Jeffree and his team decided that it wasn't a good fit, or for whatever reason, they weren't going to go and do further business with him. And then, amazingly enough, this breaks. So just like so many people have suspected, it's pretty much proof to me that when Jeffree could no longer do anything for his career, that's when he decided Jeffree was a racist. And then people keep telling me there's receipts, there's receipts, there's receipts. These are not receipts. This is really weak. That receipts are not credible if they don't come from credible people, and if they're not something that is solid, which Thomas has never presented. So I'm going to share some of those tweets with you that Jeffree posted. Pretty intense. I have to say, I don't have anything that was a clapback by Thomas. I did see some clips that Dustin Daly posted, and I know he has a video out that I'll link below. I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's going to be good. And he also said, and Thomas said in his tweet, he thinks I don't have any phone or receipts or whatever. I haven't saved any recordings, messages, and texts, whatever. So apparently this will get uglier before it gets better. But I tend to think that if he had those things, he would have used them, because clearly he'll do anything to get ahead. I really believe, after seeing this exchange and these tweets today, that after hearing the audio, that he's absolutely a manipulative person, and it's unfortunate. I hope he grows up, and I do hope he learns the error of his ways, because I think he's been quite self-serving, to say the least, and immature. I have to say, I thought Jeffree's tweets about Manny should have been left, not done. I can't, my brain doesn't work so good no more. I thought that Jeffree should have just left Manny alone rather than tweeting to him, look, you make millions of dollars. Yeah, your enemy is making videos, but he's fallen on his face, really. Just let it be. I don't know the history, the full history there, but none of us do. That mystery will probably reveal itself in time. At least before we find out who shot Kennedy, I think we'll find out why those two are no longer friends. There's probably a lot of layers to that onion. But having said that, I think that I completely understand why Jeffree is being vocal about Thomas Halbert, because he's on a campaign to dethrone Jeffree, or to discredit him, to make him look bad. And this proves, this audio, all the more that this kid should have zero credibility. Just as I feel Jackie Ina should have zero credibility. By the way, this kid also wrote, why do I keep calling him this kid? You know his name, what is it? Because I care so much about this stuff. Who the hell am I talking about? Thomas Halbert. He posted a tweet saying that he's going to do an apology video to the person who didn't get their giveaway. That person, by the way, has a name. It's Jasmine. She's Gadget Beat 30. And BeautyTruthSleuth posted an interesting tweet today. She said he still has her blocked. The person he's so sorry to, he has her blocked. Maybe he'll unblock her on the big premiere of his apology, because it has to have teasers like it's a Marvel movie. You can't just apologize like someone who means it. It has to be delayed. It takes time. It has to be announced. There has to be like a red carpet event, and you have to really put on your best face like you mean it. So that should be interesting to see. I think I'll probably watch it, because I'll have to do some commentary. That's my job. That's my job. In fact, my phone's probably going to get DMs all night long about the goings on. Drama is big business, people. It's big business, and Mama Squirrel needs to earn a nut. So I'll be chiming in on all of it. And I have to say, the main reason I do this is because your comments make it so worthwhile. You leave comments so much smarter than what I say, and I'm so humbled by how nice you all are, and that you would listen to this Hausfrau ramble. So thank you very much. I have more to say on this topic tomorrow, but I should probably get a little shut-eye, at least 5-10 minutes of sleep before I'm back at it again and worrying about my friend who could be in a ditch somewhere. It's probably a ditch. Good night, everybody. As always, I don't speak for everybody, just everybody who wants to be right. So saith the Hausfrau. Outro done. That was good. I think we got it in one take.